Hey, we are back here at Parker Nixon today with a review of Math Fact Master. This is an iPad or iPhone app that is super easy to use and a little bit old school but simple and powerful. And to me, it's one of my favorites to use with students and my own kids just for the simplicity of it. There's no games on it, it's just working on those math facts and it keeps track of them. This app costs 99 cents, a one-time purchase. There's no subscriptions or advertisements or anything. So Math Fact Master, let's check it out. So what you can see is in the menu, you can choose the operation of addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So you can select in green which operation or operations you want to work on. And you can select the child or the student. You can create a profile, and I don't know if there's a limit, but you can create several different profiles, so it will save their data for that individual child or student. So here I'm in with Parker, and there's two modes. There's flashcard mode and challenge mode. So I strongly prefer challenge mode, but let me show you both of those. So let's do multiplication. Let's say we're working on fives. Let's do flashcard mode. Go. So here, that's basically a flashcard, 8 times 5. I can say it and then tap it, and it will then show the answer. I can see if I got it right or not. So it could be a good thing to do with a student or a child, but they can practice that and just look at it, and basically it's virtual flashcards. So that's okay. I don't love that mode as much. I'll stop that. I much prefer the challenge mode where they actually have to enter in the correct answer. So let's do a challenge mode. I'm gonna do multiplication fives. Go, and it will prompt me how many problems I want to solve, just all 10 of them, or I can do more than that. And it will repeat some of the same problems, so I'll do all 10. So I do a quick session. And just type it in as quick as you can and press enter. And just as a note, I'll show you, let's say if I'll get one wrong, it will give me the correct answer right away. So that's a helpful thing. 35. And I'll get another one wrong too, just so I'll show you the report at the end. Shows it again, 25. All right, so then it gives you an overview of what I did, which ones I got wrong, and that saves that under progress report. So it'll give you each session. So here you can see the one I just did at 11:30 a.m. Fives, 80%. I can see which ones are missed. So it keeps track of it, so which is really helpful as you work with the child, mastering facts to find out which facts they're having a problem with, and then reinforce those. So that is that's the progress reports. And oh yeah, by the way, too, these two, you can also, if you're as a teacher and you wanted to give a student a daily or weekly assessment, you could actually open this up and email it to the family, the parent or guardian. That way they have a quick overview of how they did and which ones to work on. That's kind of a cool little feature built in. Let's look at settings and see what settings are available. So you can, when you do addition subtraction facts, you can decide which range you want to do. Same thing for multiplication division, 0 through 9. Some people like to do 0 through 12. Less common would be up to 15 and 20, but I think most would choose 0 through 9 or 0 through 12 for those facts. Whether or not you want the sounds, whether or not you want to repeat missed problems until answered correctly. I think that's a good thing. That way, kind of as they miss it, they have to answer correctly. It will show them the answer, but then they have to type it in. That kind of helps learn. Challenge mode timer, if you want to do a timer. And then this one too, I like prompt for number of problems in challenge mode. Because otherwise, sometimes if you select multiple numbers, if you do them all, it could be too much, like 80 or 90 problems. So here you can always select how many problems you want to solve, 10, 20, 30. So I would definitely check that one out or have that marked. So then, yeah, you can see ways to practice. You can select, like, if I want to work on my, 4, 5s, 6s, and 7s, multiplication and division. I select that. I go, and then I could do all 76 problems, which might be a lot, or I might just choose 10 or 20 or 30. I think 20 to me is a good amount for a lot of kids. 20, maybe 30. Otherwise, it gets a little bit a bit much. So I'll do 10 here, and again, just like the other practices, we'll mix up those problems randomly. Again, let's go ahead and get one wrong on purpose again. So it shows it. So, and there's that session. And of course, you also have, beyond that, you could do addition, subtraction. If I select all these, I can work on those skills too. Let's say if I did 20 of them, I'd work on the subtraction facts. I won't finish this one, but if you do exit out early, it won't save the progress, so that session won't count, but I'll stop that. So super simple, right? A super simple math fact app. It can be pulled out, at the grocery store or in the car, on the phone, on the iPad at night. So I think it's best used with a parent or teacher to help kind of guide the practice, because you can use the data to see which ones a kid needs to practice with. Sometimes students practice math facts, but they practice ones they already know, or it's too random where they don't really get learning. Here you can kind of hone in and see which 2 or 3 or 4 facts they're struggling with, and then work on those for several days until they master those. So this is Math Fact Master on the iPad or iPhone. Great app, check it out, and we will see you next time.